We should potentially be live. I need to turn that down. There we go. Now we're live. We have things going. How's it going, Daladon? You doing well today? I'm going to go ahead and finish rounding up the stuff that I intended to do just a minute ago, but I forgot. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Feeling old today for some reason, and I'm not sure why. As far as anything I'm doing pretty good. I got a poll set up for who we're going to throw into the BG, the Baldur's Gate long run with the community members. If you can still add to the list, I'll just roll a dice. Maybe we'll take like the top 3 and just randomly roll from the rest of them. But yes, it's voting over on the Discord. How many discs are there in this one? 2. There's 2 discs. It's one of the few PlayStation 2 games that actually has game on both discs. It's very weird. I'm trying to rack my brain to see if there is another one. There might be some that are like one faction on disc A, another faction on disc B, but most of the ones with 2 discs are a game disc and then like an audio disc or a DVD. But yeah, other than being a little bit tired, I think I'm good today. I woke up a bit earlier than normal, so I'm completely off schedule for the rest of time. I think that's just forever for me. I think one of the Xenosaga games was a 2-disc game, possibly. I have all the Xenosaga games. We could do those one of these days. They'd probably go over pretty well. A lot of people like to backseat game those. I am contemplating being a little bit of a bait for a few times and doing a handful of games that people love to backseat on. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle chat if I do those. Yeah, Xenosaga is a minimum of a 3-disc game. It's 1, 2, and 3. Technically, more than that, because we could go Xenogears into Xenosaga. The original into the more well-known spiritual successors. We could also play Xena. That's a game I haven't actually tried. I have it. I have a Xena game. But there's probably more than one, but I have one. Didn't go out of my way to buy it. Hey, Bells. So how are Bells and Affit doing today as well? With some votes. Ah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, the current pool, by the way. Very fighter, very thief, very nothing else. I hadn't pinged the server, so it's fine if nobody noticed. It would just be a regular chat. I should probably ping, but I'll do it later. But yeah, the current pool is fighter, thief, fighter, thief, fighter, and a sorcerer. I kind of pestered someone to come up with a non-martial class for. I was like, give me a non-martial class, damn it. I should pester a few more people for that, but you've been reading weird wand dueling rules. I'm afraid to ask. Feels like a Planescape Torment team. I mean, you're not wrong. I went to try... Oh, random note on Planescape Torment. I went to try and run the Enhanced Edition on Steam. Everything I have tried has failed. But, this is going to sound completely asinine, the non-Enhanced Edition I have works just fucking fine. Huh? What the fuck? Keith Baker made a Western Eberron thing. It is interesting. I'm trying to think how the rules of that would go, because you can't just do like just an initiative roll. Because then it would just be whoever has the most decks. Logic, how does it work? It doesn't. Admittedly, I haven't tried capturing the OG version. I'd have to run it through like DG Voodoo or something. Upscale it and make it not rearrange my entire desktop to look like a bad train wreck. For those of you wondering, yes, that is what my desktop looks like whenever I'm running a freaking low-res game. It's like trying to run non-modernized Diablo 1. Everything just gets shoved over to another screen as it tries to make my main screen 480p or some shit. It's awful. Yeah, you can vote for multiple ones as well in the poll, just in case anyone's curious. But yes, fighters are not bad in Baldur's Gate. They're really not. They're actually kind of almost easy mode because you don't have to actually think very much. You just whack. Only thing you have to think about is, oh no, am I doing my saving throws? Okay. So we've got some things to do. We do also need to change equipment for some of this. I'm going to take you off of the Bodhi. And you are going to get the Cosmic Bracelet. Because we're going to need it in the very near future. Pocket Watch is fine. And Coral Pendant is super important. But yeah, it's not impossible for me to do. Torment's going to be very low on the list, by the way. It's one of those that, yes, I do eventually want to cover, but it's also one of those that you can play it more than once, but it's very much more story focused than necessarily Baldur's Gate, which is a bit more combat focused. It's kind of the other direction from Icewind Dale. So basically you have Baldur's Gate in the middle, then you have Icewind Dale on the more combat and kind of mission focused, and you have Planescape Torment on the more like story focused. It has 5 strategies, which are picked secret. The Stare, which is like the twitch you do before drawing your wand out, has an initiative roll. And then finally, there is the Shot, which is the roll-off. Bonuses for strategy and Stare choices. Players then also reveal if they tried to kill, wound, or pride wound the other. I wound their pride every time. Torment has a thing to say, and it's great, but it's pretty linear. Yup. It's more... I'm trying to think if it's more or less linear than Siege of Dragonspear. I have not finished Siege of Dragonspear, but we're going to be doing that whenever I do the Baldur's Gate community party. But I'm wanting to say Siege of Dragonspear might be slightly more linear. At least from the little bit that I did in it. I'm putting this off because there's a fight that we're going through cleanup before Disc 2. So we go to Doremi. Trying to remember which way is town. It's not that. No, I don't want that open. Can you close? Thank you. So no matter what I press, it's just like, okay. So I don't have a map in here. Are we really afraid of the stuff here? No. I don't even remember the way into town for this. I'm just gonna, like, wander. There it is. Pride Wound knocks away their hit die without killing them. First Blood is 50% HP, and Kill is 100 HP. This means that levels are no protection from lucky shots. It's very... What's the short western called with the white-clothed gunslinger? I'm trying to think on that one. I am not sure.
Oh, it's you guys. Welcome back.
I do not remember the layout of this town. It has been so long. Okay, so what we're looking for... is there supposed to be... Old Man Nagy as Georgie? I'm feeling it's going to be the one back there. I actually am not sure which one you reference. Oh, there it is. 3 wolf packs roaming around the village at night. Oh, after our food. Nothing like this has ever happened when Jean and Blanco are here. Wow, that's Nod's back. Okay, so we talked to him. We need to go up to the church. There should be a visible item here. Yeah, all sites of silly stuff. You try to understand it, but you'll explain more once the vote is done in the Discord. I'm looking for what it was trying to point me towards, and I am not seeing a thing. Is it supposed to be in the church, maybe? Yeah, I still need to vote on it. Oh. We got a soul drop. That's our first way to get the things unlocked. Do we go after the difficult one first? Probably want to unlock our last fire guy. So we'll do fire first. Yes, to the graveyard. Yeah, I need to go and probably vote on that myself. So this is going to suck for us. Because this is going to probably be a tough fight. Do we have any other good status effect protection? That one probably isn't bad. Given the best pupils of the school for the special attack damage is increased, but so is damage received. Okay, so it's just special attack power. That's damage received and not dealt. Do I think we're going to have a hard time with this? Probably. I might even actually lose this. So we'll just quick save right before the battle, and if it's too hard, we'll do it again. Feel powerful waves emanating from the fire altar. Hold the soul drop to it. Yes. Because this one's going to ruin our physical offense as well. Fusion. Barbaria. So at least we're resistant to fire damage. And we are going to do special skills, energy charge. And hopefully we do actually decent damage to this. Okay, so it increased its physical attack power. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so it's not great damage, not terrible. Energy charge is gone. That's fine. Special skills. We'll do energy charge again. How long is the poll up for Daladon? Out of curiosity. Okay, special skills. We'll do energy charge one last time, and I think we can kill it this next turn. At least judging by how much damage we did. Ow. Ow. Okay, you bastard. Yeah, he's almost dead. We're killing Saravok in this. That wasn't so bad. This thing hyped it up to be way worse than it really was. Got nothing from it, but we do unlock tier 3. What is tier 3 like? Ready to go. We got Fide's Soul. You can now use Arc Rage, Hell Flame, Inferno. power of fire has been completely resurrected. Does that actually change fusion? Yes. Oh, he looked cool. We're maxed out on soul charge anyway. So we just got access to everything. And then Arc Rage increases everybody's attack. I have to say, he does look cool. He is an evolution. You're playing it in June for at least 2 of the sessions, so you're hoping to settle it by next week? Okay. I will try to get a vote off. Because I think I saw it. I just think I was gonna I'll vote on it after I wake up, and then forgot to vote on it. If that tells you how attached my brain is at the moment. Okay. So we've gotten that done. Let's see. What else do we actually want to improve on him, by the way? Do we want to do Amon next? Or do we want to be working on getting one of these leveled up so that we can get all of their abilities next? Like maybe do Puerta. You're told that it has 20 to 25 hours in it, so that's 5 to 7 sessions. Now, let's see. It was mainly to determine what you should prepare. Now you know you need to prepare the mini campaign. I'm guessing it got a lot of votes. I can go look. I do have Discord open. It is under polls, right? Yeah. I am really curious how the wand duel thing is going to end up working, because that is something I have not run across before, so. I do think that Amon is going to be the one that I'm going to do first, and then we'll go into the Holy Ones. So we should be able to get, I think, 2 levels out of this. He now can use the end. Obviously, he's not the strongest form. We do have... I wonder if we can get Radiance in this. Now he's at 120 for the next one. Medium Circular is not bad. For a non-elemental, he's kind of nice. So we'll probably do Amon, and then we'll do Puerta for the healing. And then we'll move on to that. Imagine Yuri turning into Puerta with the Karen just with a nosebleed and a little drool. I mean, man thong. Hey, Queen. Hey, Missy, by the way. Are you both doing all right today? We are doing side quests, so I'm going to be relatively easily distracted. And hey, Lurkivore. Greetings. Very low. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to get more dog stuff if that's any consolation. Because we've got to go fight some dogs in the woods, I think. So we need to go into the woods, and then we'll just follow the path to get more dog stuff. Hopefully I'm actually set up for dog stuff. More doggies. More bow wow. Bow wow. Hello, child. Okay, so they are south, west. west, south, east. That's not west. I'm guessing this is south. That's west. This is south. And then this way? Hi. Well, they're relatively easy to spot, I guess. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Missy. Let's go ahead and nuke these guys. It's 3 dogos all at once. Is this going to be the Magus sisters in dog form? So you're the wolves that have been causing trouble in Dom Remy, huh? Rue, who the hell do you think you are coming into our territory? Hey, boss, I think this guy's the white demon of Dom Remy. Yes, yeah, some call me that. Rue. Hey, Blanca, can I fight these guys too? Hold on, you're an official competitor in the wolf bout, right? You can't go getting your humans to help you. It's against the rules. Fine, I'll take you all on by myself. Mobile wolf, gun wolf. You're just hanging out in a corner? Yeah, I mean, they are. Let's fight them.
Fate is a funny thing. Here I am fighting to protect the village again. You're a white demon, huh? We're the Black Dog Stars. Come on, Mash and Martega.
That is not the accent that I thought they were going to have. It was kind of like a weird redneck pirate accent. What? I'm going to Soul Comet. Okay, so Maya is the high health one. And they're low health. I'm going to go after Martega first then. Airwolf. Why does that sound very familiar? Oh, that wasn't enough to kill them? Ouch. Oh, this sucks. This is really gonna suck. Actually, they don't do that much damage. At least not as an opener. Well, you are probably going to. So about what? I'm gonna guess... Why is air shot just no damage? Mobile Wolf Gundam. Okay, so you are going to go ahead and beat up Martega with more Manifestation Soul Comet. Ah, we missed perfect. You're sure I've seen Airwolf? Probably have. I can go search it real quick. Airwolf. Oh, that looks real familiar. I don't think I've seen more than a couple episodes of it. But I think I have actually seen it. That would have been something I would have watched in when I was sick from school kind of things, though. It's actually almost as old as I am. Gonna be a wall of text. Oh no! Knight Rider. Oh god, I do remember Knight Rider. That was cheesy, but we're gonna Soul Comet Mash next, I believe. Let me go ahead and toss that over there. Okay, let's see. Stakes. Pick a secret goal for the duel. Pride, blood, death. Okay. Style strategy, pick a style. There's 5 that changes the final roll, the reroll an opponent's d6 bonus or your own, etc. If you choose a strategy your enemy is weak against, some more bonuses. The trick state, roll initiative. The guy who rolls the lowest picks first openly. The other can then decide what to do. This is determines a skill to roll for the duel. Okay, that's kind of interesting. You're rewatching it now? Well, I now have a tab open for Airwolf, so I might actually be watching that while instead of streams to go to sleep. The shot gets the bonus die, roll the attack, die plus bonus. The highest roll wins the inflict the stakes on the other. Cool. So there's going to be a lot of those probably then. Especially if it is... Let's go mash next. Do we even need to do buffs is a question on this one. I know that this one has status effects. That's why I equipped the stuff that I did, but they're still going to probably do a good 80 damage. It's easier to show the diagrams, but you'll do that once the polls are over. Understandable. Ow, now I'm going to actually have to heal you guys. Art Cure, the expensive heal. And Blanca is a boss. Well, we got rid of the two other wolves. I can only imagine doing these without status protection items would be just hell. Him having the highest int still gets to you. I mean, it is a bit ridiculous that the dog is the smartest one, but I think that might be intentional for comedic effect. Of course, we also have a doll in a bondage outfit, so whole different set of discussions there too. What's funny is Blanca is technically air wolf as well, I just realized. Because this is an air attack. And he is air elemental. That one's not bad. Not bad experience and stuff. I don't think that got him a level up. Nope, not even close. Not even close.
I can't believe he stood up against our combination attack. This white demon is some kind of super wolf.
This white demon is some kind of super wolf.
Numbers don't always decide the outcome. Doesn't matter how many you have if you don't believe in yourselves.
Man, boss, this wolf has no ordinary opponent. You better not bother Dom Remy ever again, and I won't tell you twice. We won't, we promise. And to show you I mean it here. Aw, we don't get 3 paw prints from them, only 1. Meh. We actually can get their story, though. Wait for me, boss! So which one of them is Lavitz? Oh, let's see. So Blanca should have their story on this one. Boss of the dreaded Black Dog Stars, decorated soldier in his youth, now married and on the run from his nagging wife. Oh, wait, there's 3 of these? Yeah, it says 1 of 3. There's 2 of 3. Rough and tumble member of Black Dog Stars, acts tough but steals to make money to save his ailing mother. And the brains of the Black Dog Stars, stubborn and not well liked. Afraid of being left by his packmates, he always tries to impress them. Aww. Kind of interesting that we do have 3 in there. Muru. So I'm guessing we're gonna have 4 more. But yeah, you are right. We did get 3 lottery tickets from that. How many lottery tickets do we have? We have 14 lottery tickets. I think we stand a chance. I'm just going down this list of things it says to complete before going to disc 2, so. Yeah, beat up 3 wolves and only get 1 paw print? That is a scam. Okay, so we've got... Next one is... Paris. We go to Geppetto's apartment. Power skills 3 times? Yes. Oh yeah, we didn't actually look at his special skill. Stars all each. Okay, that's basically his revival. This is his removal of status effects, and that is his single target damage. That's actually not a bad combo. He's well-rounded, oddly enough. I think Geppetto's apartment was back here. Oh no, it's an old lady. What do we do about an old lady? Are we gonna have to fight her? No, she's a lottery person.
Hey, you've been away far too long. You're way overdue with the rent. Come on, pay up. Anything will do, whatever you got. Oh, that lottery ticket's fine, so come on, hand it over.
Oh, okay, so we get another one of those from this.
You should have handed the ticket over in the first place.
Oh god, it's Speedy. What do we get from that one? Hit area expand. Oh no, that's a pure seed. Nope, we don't want a pure seed. So pure seed is green, hit area expand is the light blue. Getting this one's gonna suck. Oh no, we got it. Never mind. How we got it, I'm not entirely sure.
Make sure you pay on time next month, understand?
Okay, so does that actually get us our Solomon's Key? I am very determined to get this one done. It's not this one. That one's already done. That one's already done. We're getting more into this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so we actually have this one next. I'm gonna do it without the guide first, and then if we can't get it, I'll do it with the guide. Wish you could just give her a lottery ticket to your landlord for a month of rent? Same. Man, I wish rent wasn't like more than what I was earning even 6 or 7 years ago. It's ridiculous. Castle Living has gone wild. A man with lion's face and bronze armor fights by the frontier bastion, sometimes in support of the horses of friend Berith. So it's bronze armor, lion's face, fights in the frontier bastion, sometimes in support of horses of friend Berith. Lion's face in bronze armor. We need to figure out where Berith is. Large warrior atop a red horse wearing a crown of gold. Enjoys fighting the enemy Halphus. He also lives at the frontier. I'm not sure what it's considering the frontier. This is the Wilder. So this is the Bastion. None of these really call themselves Frontier is the thing that's like throwing me off a little bit. So I'm assuming that this is going to be the Bastion. Fights by the Frontier Bastion. So I'm guessing it's going to be that. And Berith is... He enjoys fighting Halphus. He also lives at the frontier, so maybe like there. Giant vulture with jet black wings. Loves rotting flesh, so he lives next to Larage at the frontier of the battleground. I'm not sure I'm understanding what most of these are. A hideous giant with the head of a sheep, plodding and slow, he strays behind battle, guillotining prisoners. So that's that one. I'm going to go ahead and remove these two. Angel with the head of horse, he incites people, war fever with his beguiling song. Do we actually have a song? Angel with the head and feet of a goose and tail of a hare. That's not actually anything that makes sense on here. So that one's on the side. Appears the Black Knight, lingers here to steal from the dead, hides his plunder at the tent at the center of the Eastern Army. So he hides his plunder in a tent, but it says at the center. So it'd be... I'm going to put it there for now, because that's the only tent on the other army. A red panther with green eyes feasts on fallen soldiers, uses the waterway below the palace to send letters to his ocean friends. A warrior's ghost in rusted armor, wounds caused by his claws turn rotten and fatal. He hangs all his prisoners by the neck. So I'm guessing that is this one. Appears as an old man in robes, the 100-faced man. His visage changes constantly. He lives in a tent on the west to avoid battle. Okay, so we have those. Okay, he's atop a red horse wearing a crown of gold. He enjoys fighting the enemy Halphus, so he also lives in the frontier. So there's red there. I'm guessing that's maybe that one. He respects Dantalion and lives nearby as to protect him with his mighty bow. Dantalion is over there. What? I am not understanding where these are supposed to go, because there isn't another spot next to that. Lives next to Le Rage. Yeah, but it says he lives next to Le Rage at the frontier of the battleground. Dantalion is there. Lingers from here to steal from the dead, hides his plunder in a tent at the center of the Eastern Army. Angel with the head and feet of his beguiling song. So it would have to be one of these two. So I'm guessing maybe there? He incites people to war fever with his beguiling song. Maybe it is that one and this. With you there. That leaves Ose and Epos. I don't think this is right. Nope, it's not. I'm going to have to look at the freaking guide for this one, because this makes zero sense to me. None of those really feel like actual clues. Okay, Wilder of War. Can I just strip all of these out real quick? Here, we're going to put these back where I had them. Okay, so Dantalion is there. Their Raj is this one, apparently, which makes 0 sense because it doesn't even mention a fucking horse. Alphys is... there, so, I mean, that makes sense now that we know where Laraj is. Barith is this one, which makes 0 sense. Although, I mean, I guess next to Alphys. So he lives at the frontier. The first one's actually, the clues made sense. This one, the clues just don't make sense, and I don't know if it's a translation issue or something else. So Epos is 4. That one makes no sense to me. 5 is Elgios. We got that one right. Balam we got right. Doesn't help that I have a headache today, too, from being tired, but eh. Commanders incite their army to go to war, I guess. I mean, yeah, but just like the middle ones are the ones that really... Well, actually, the 2 tent ones perfectly make sense. This one with the guillotine makes sense as well, because it actually, like, explains it. It says guillotining prisoners. Makes sense that it's on the guillotine. 7 is Ose. Peace on fallen soldiers use the waterway below the palace to send letters to his ocean friends. That one makes sense that it would be one of these 2 bottom ones. That's not what I was trying to do. I kind of wish I could just actually have it in there. And Alokes is there. So we're going to go ahead and get you got Evilborn, Rockstorm. None of those were terribly big improvements. Can I actually look at these? But yeah, that doesn't make very much sense either. Yeah, a lot of these just didn't make sense to me. So the hard part is making a distinction between the useful info and the set dressing. That and figuring out which ones even have useful info, because a lot of this does not feel like it's useful info. Because you have way too many that are just like, okay, here's who they're next to. Good luck sorting it out. It just feels like you're just going to be randomly pressing those in there, which honestly would not take too long, considering that we have like, oh, one of these bottom 2 is hinted at being like Ose, you're hinted at being near the palace. The palace is to the south. So it's going to be in one of those bottom ones. So we got that. So now we have better better crest magics. Oh, she has 10 slots open? Jeez, we got a lot during that. They're 9 now? Were they always 9 and I'm just being a dumbass? That very well is a case. So now we have 2 skills on a lot of those. I do like having a lot of skills on these. Orneus is Surge, Barrier, Mirage, and it's got a bunch of things we already have. That would probably not be a bad pick. Although it's none of our expensive skills, so it's like, meh. I think we'll do a Dromalus, actually, on you. Just to make Bright Crime the same as Bright Light. That way I can forget which one's which. It's going to happen. You have a whole crap ton as well. Arc Rage seems like a good pick for you. We have just a 2 slaughter that we can throw in there for fun. Heat Edge would probably not be terrible. I think we're gonna go with... We'll go with Surge. Now we have you. Old man creeper butt. Give him some Arc Mirage. Nice little mix there. Hello, okay. Fine, and have a good one, old lady. Plot twist. She's 29. I'm going to constantly make that joke about JRPG characters being weirdly not the age they show up as. You're only upset with doing campaigns like this where you love the setting is that you're so tempted to DM PC and you resist because you're a strong boy. I'm not bothered by... I wouldn't say I necessarily would do DM PCs. I'm not bothered by DM inserts there, just like temporary there, though. I am going to BRB 1 second, though. 1 moment. Okay, I'm back. That wasn't going to be long enough for me to do a BRB screen. There we go. You have more will than your last DM? You want to know something bad? That was more than a second? Oh no, the world's ending! Ah, shit! No, it's... Whenever I'm doing test runs of my system, I'm all the DM PCs. So I get to be my own worst player. Do we want to bother tenting right now? I don't think so. So now we've got the lottery done. Go back to this screen. We need to go to Montmartre. I like the little wooden doll he has over there, the, like, drawing one. No! But no, what I was going to get was an ibuprofen in case I feel like I need it. Just saves me a bunch of struggles. It's like, where is my ranger casting Thorn Whip from the Magic Initiate Druid when he wants duels? When he won duels. Like he's doing Expelliarmus against your opponents in duels. Ah. As long as the story is not the DM make you run in circles while his DMPC solves all the problems off screen, it would be fine. Ah. That would be horrible. Yeah, the ibuprofen's in the other room. Okay, so we go ahead and hook a save. I don't know why captions aren't working today. They'll probably come back like in 20 minutes or something. Google does that a lot. Looks like you've collected some stamps. Here's your prize this time. We got Thera Extract. Any questions? Tell me more about the wolf belts. Nope. Every 3, we should get another one. A Zagon. We got that and Zagon. Which means we have to check this again. I think the only one we were close to, though... Yeah, that's only 3. Yeah, I think the only one we're close to is Forsaken Hill. And that is not it. It's one of that one. This one has... Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 as well. You'll just want an awful bounty hunter that's getting absolutely demolished by the enemy for always getting over his head. DMPC. Speaking of bounty hunter, out of the class list, as far as the most broken build in that list, it's going to be a toss-up between you and if the sorceress wins, the sorceress. As far as, like, the most dangerous. Fighters are the easiest to play. Thieves are the easiest to abuse in Baldur's Gate. Sorcerers are the overall highest potential. Of course, thieves can backstab, but that's a whole different discussion. Okay, so we got that. In the Champelady, let's trade the super Piroshki you got in Petrograd for a talking panda. This way? Nope. This way? Yes. So we got to go here. So we need to talk to the man standing by the shuttered shop, catty corner to the brothers. This one? Or this one? Nope. It is a sorceress. I mean, you're not wrong. It's a dragon sorceress, too. We need to find somebody that... The shop is closed. Is it you? Something smells good. It's probably this. It's called a piroshki. Stone cold now, though. Piroshki, that's Russian, isn't it? Kind of bread, right? Interesting. Swap it for this stuffed animal? Sure. Yeah, it's a talking panda. The outside's fluffy, the inside's so moist. Amazing. It's not even fresh. The meat flavor. That exquisite bite. Only Sichuan soy tastes like that. And yes, there's a tiny hint of boxthorn, too. Oh, it's fantastic. Beautiful. We chefs better look out for those Russians. They can really cook. Really tasted that good. I guess I should have tried it. We got a talking panda. Hey, do we need anything else there? No, we need to go to the Cathedral District next. Oddly enough, I was expecting this cleanup to take longer than it is. Because we're already like halfway through the cleanup. Okay, in this district, junk shop owner has a special item for Geppetto for 10,000. So where is the junk shop owner? Down here? Ah. Okay, yeah, we'll do a save real quick. We will have to use a tent before we go after the tower. I think we can spare 10,000, by the way. I didn't want to talk to you again. Thank you. I found just the thing for you when I was scavenging around the abandoned subway tunnel. I can't let it go for free, but let's see. For you, how about 10,000 cash? Sure. A silver chair. What the fuck is that? Okay. I'm assuming it's equipment for him, considering the symbol. Makes people protect him. Has no magic at all, but it protects the old and makes the youth more respectful. A fine thing in these troubled times. Does that make them block for him, maybe? Kind of like a backwards cover skill? Did I drop my silver or golden chair down the well? I dropped my well down the well.
My wellness is in the well.
Oh, and he does sell these. So we could buy, like, I don't know, 21 hit area expands. We need more money for anything? Do we buy 21 hit area expands? I'm gonna make a save before we do this. There is a crit area expanse, but I don't know if we can actually buy it from anyone. Go and put you down there just in case we really need that money. Then we'll do another save back up at the top. It's not like we can't farm for money. We do have an ad going, so... Yep, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna do something on camera as well while we're on the ad break. I want to see something stupid. Try for discount, 40%. The stupider, the better. We're about to see just how dumb I can get. Okay. Ring customization. Yours is fine. Yours is fine. Yours is fine. Yours is fine. So we have 21. But yeah, strike area is where we get the crits, by the way. Okay, so we have 34. You can only take them up to 12. Okay. That's interesting. So that means that this one... Yeah, we can't have it covering the whole thing. Aw. That's a shame. So yeah, we do want hers to be slightly bigger. We'll do... Actually, no, hers are fine. Yours are the ones that are kind of funky. So I'm not entirely sure getting 21 of those is really worth it. We don't do normal attack enough for that to be... Yeah, we're not going to end up getting those. It's not worth it. We can't turn the entire ring into just one big hit area. My hopes and dreams were dashed. We have 24 seconds left in the ad to mess around with other stupid things. Oh yeah, we were going to do add-on effects, weren't we? Delay 1. Do we have a delay 2 sitting in here anywhere? Nope. SP defense down. Paralysis 2 is the best that we have. Seal 2 is the best you have. And we have people without things. Disappointed! But hey, we have the silver chair. So if we really wanted to mess around with that, we could. It's not a big even stat boost either, sadly. Okay, so we got that. In the wine cellar, the lucky chess game now has a second round that you can play. Okay. Where's the wine cellar at? experiments. Okay, so we now have the wine cellar. Let's see if I remember where the the chess game is at the very back of this place, isn't it? There we go. That was a good neck crack. Holy crap. That was like 4 or 5 proper cracks. If I remember correctly, it is just straight ahead. Oh, we can do our... Why are you guys still down here? Our talismans. And not our talismans, our seals. We want... Dominance capacity can go up. Agility goes up. Seal of Speed's going to go on Yuri. Nope. We're trying for crit so we get the maximum bonus. Item, do we... I think we might bump Blanca's dominance capacity. Make him even better. Nope. We missed. I will get this. Too early. If they weren't such skinny little crit zones, these would be completely unbalanced, I know. This is why we have quick saves. This is going to take me forever because it's all the way on the other side of the ring. That one was a crit. How is that one not a crit? It is literally in the red whenever we do that. There we go. Finally. You know what we're going to do next, right? We're going to make him Smart Dog. Way too early. Blanca, get smart. Now significantly smarter than everybody. Not even tied for anything anymore. Last one on this round is... I think we give both of those to Blanca as well. We are definitely going to be focusing in on Karen and Blanca and Yuri for these. Because I'm still not certain who my fourth is going to be. So, Seal of Aura. Yeah, that is a Blanca. Actually, it might be more beneficial on Yuri overall. Because he's kind of mana starved. Blanca has like 300. So we'll cover Yuri's gap with this one. And finally, for the last one, HP up. That is going to be on Blanca. Blanca, bestest dog. Too early. There we go. Now we're finally caught up on those. So what do we want to be doing with you? Evil Ray? I mean, I thought we had... Yeah, we can hit 3 with that. So let's go ahead and take out the thugs. Not that we need to really worry about them too much. They can't hurt us. There's just the 2 thugs left. Let's go overkill. Because we're going to have to use a tent after all this anyway. I think we killed him. Now you get to go for... Yeah, we'll do a passion. Perfect. We were having a ton of fun with that one yesterday. Yeah, you have to get every single ring perfect to get the other bonus on that, so I'm kind of doing that for items. I think we might be going the wrong way, though. Yeah, that's the wrong way. They expect me to remember my way around these maps this much later? Sadistic. Is this it? This has to be it. This is the furthest back in the room. Okay, so we go up here. Or not. Like, why can't we use the stairs? Oh, it's because it's the other stairs we're supposed to do. So we're going to get into another attack, I think. No, this isn't where we're supposed to go then. Where is the chest guy? These are a few of my stupidest things. When we chase tails. Where is he at then? Is it over here? When the dog bites. When the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. I've mentioned that I was in a Sound of Music performance, right? I don't remember all the songs, but things like doe a deer, a female deer, ray a drop of golden sun. Off pitch, I sing this entire song, just like every other one. And everybody just leaves because they're like, oh, my ears! Is he back here? Nope. Where the hell is this guy? You have some good songs? Yeah. Doesn't mean I should be singing them. When we chase tails, when the plot snails, when I'm feeling bad, I simply remember my stupidest things and I don't feel so sad. Do I need to like record a Alzorath the musical for YouTube? Get banned? Get banned from the platform? Could work for an April Fool's joke. I need to get back on the... Before I start adding other projects, I need to get done getting back into the pattern of doing my reviews. You doubt you'd get banned, just relegated to the dark side of the internet? Yeah. There is a video of me singing on YouTube for anyone curious. There actually is. Just in case anyone was curious, there is actually a video where I sing. Not on many of my channels, but if you want to be searching for a rabbit hole, we will find this guy. And the enemies here are not scary. It's just a matter of... It is a parody of freaking... Oh, Rick Astley. I'm never going to give you up. And it is probably close to 13 to 15 years old, give or take. Eternal Sonata. That game gave you depression in a way that only Final Fantasy IX could understand. That one... For some reason, I've played a bit of Eternal Sonata, but I do not remember hardly anything from it other than the theme. I didn't end up beating it. I know that. So that's another one that I need to go back through and play to beat. I think they also did a remake. Unless we've already been this way. Guess we can check. You remember beat you don't want to remember beat? Does he drop fat beats? He was here all along! Oh, mister, perfect timing. We just got some new prizes in, some really great ones this time. What if I don't want to really? It costs 300 cash to play. There are 12 treasure chests now, but you get 3 chances this time. Of course, the first person to get all the chests gets a special prize. What do you say, mister? Got 3 chances. Let's play lucky chests. His voice grates you. So what you're saying is he turns you into cheese. Cheese. There's a mana seed. There's a pure seed. There's a mana seed. There's a pure seed. We got that one. There's a Theraseed. And Theraseed. Mana Seed. Mana Seed. Pure Seed. We'll check what this top one is. Mana Seed. Okay. So we got this one. Theraseed and... Okay, so that's Mana Seed there. So it means this... Yes, we are absolutely cheating on this, because I don't feel like messing with it. You must think we're psychic, yet the world keeps refreshing. Currently doing online grocery, and beef skewer normal price $22 per kilogram, on sale for $22 kilogram. What? That's some Best Buy math there. Jesus. Or Amazon math. There's another soul drop. Come back and play again anytime. You actually have some beef you have to make today. You got a lot of cheap expiration date stuff yesterday. I should, speaking of using up near expiration date stuff, I should make some tacos. I got a little bit of Southwestern casserole left, but for those of you wondering, Southwestern casserole is another way to use up cheap beef. I wasn't the one who made it. It's my recipe, but I wasn't the one who made this batch. But let's go with it is. But yeah, I make it slightly different. I'm gonna be that guy about my own recipe. You might make it into tortilla filling that will go well with both pasta salad and tortilla dinner. Usually when they don't have a bargain to offer but still need to sell, they just highlight the price in red like they do with stuff on sale without showing previous price. Guess that one slipped. Ah. What I love, this is something that I ran across a few times working retail, is whenever you have a modular change that bumps the price of some things, which not uncommon. Price of things goes up, and you do a modular change to set all the price tags. Usually it's either just like a handful of ones that you do the price changes on, and you go through and manually print them out, or you print out the whole sheet for the whole thing and redo the entire shelving unit for it. But anyway, what I love is whenever the price goes up from that, and they'll usually wait about 2 weeks, at least the place that I work, they'll usually wait about 2 weeks after that price goes up to just basically drop it back down to the price it was before with a now on sale situation. And then whenever it goes back up after the now on sale, it goes to a higher price still. It's very funky. The companies in the US get away with a lot of shit. We're going to look at this one because we haven't seen this one before. Working retail, I have very little respect for the businesses of retail. The people who work retail, a lot of respect for, because you put up with a lot of shit. I put up with a lot of shit whenever I was doing that. But the companies, they can kick rocks. Remember a time where you could eat for like $5 a day? Yep. Hell. Back, okay, I'm trying to think. How many years ago would that have been? 13 years ago. I was regularly living on the same amount of food, price-wise, not the quantity. I actually ate more back then, even though I was weighing less. But I rarely broke like $120 a month, and I wasn't buying cheap near expiration stuff. I was buying good stuff and cooking like 3 or 4 times a week with meat and all that stuff. Nowadays, that's like half a week's worth of groceries. It's ridiculous, and the prices don't have to be as high as they are. And I mean, this goes all the way up the chain. It's not just the retailers that do this, but it goes all the way up the freaking chain. People are just like, oh, something happened. I can say it's because of that I'm increasing the price, and it just kind of goes down the chain. Everyone takes their bigger bite, even though they don't really have to because they have an excuse to gouge. And then guess what? Everybody's making profit except for the customer, who is now starving. Because they seem to think that poor people are an unlimited resource. You have to eat. You have to sleep. You have to yada, yada, yada. If you're gouging all of your people that you're paying, they're going to stop being able to even work. Because there's not going to be enough money for them to work. Yeah, corporations are one of the most trustworthy entities in the world if you trust them to pursue short-term profit at all costs, even if it means shooting themselves in the foot. Yep. I've mentioned this a few times. We're going to exit here and go to the next spot. Southampton. Oh, we get to fight the Great Gamma again. If we really want to. Port of Southampton. There we go. We should probably equip him. But, yeah, it's a bit on the ridiculous side. Just how short-sighted and greedy a lot of companies can get. Okay, so we don't need that. I'm going to go ahead and just get meh and meh. And we'll do... We'll do a replacement, man. Just in case something stupid happens. He's underpowered, so it's fine. And Twitch is apparently having issues today, at least whenever it comes to my ability to monitor the stream. But yeah, business school. I said something a million times before and did not actually say it again. I am not a good streamer, apparently, because we're supposed to repeat things 97 times. But basically, when I was in university, you were already seeing it. And this was, God, 20 years ago. Probably a bit more. The shift from being about, okay, we're going to try and build sustainable businesses that have longevity and actually are able to survive on their own, to the buyout culture. That was happening while I was in university. That was before the dot-com bubble, before all this other stuff. So you end up with this situation of everybody's chasing the sellout rather than chasing actually making a business that will last. And you can tell that is impacting how CEOs, how the decision makers of even these big companies are working, because very rarely nowadays will you see a decision that honestly has even foresight past a year, the way things have been going. Oh, let's shut down this studio because it was profitable, but we could make more money if we don't have to pay them next year. The fuck? Just have them start working on the next game in the series. Exploit that franchise. Get your bag by getting another game out. You already have a bunch of assets. You have the IP. You have the people who made the last game there. So guess what? They're probably going to know how to make it again and maybe even spin it up a little bit more, rather than having to start from scratch each and every time. Sure, it's probably not going to turn into the next Madden or anything, but guess what? You could have the next Metroid on your hands, and because you fired everybody, guess what? You're not gonna. And because you pass it on to some third-party developer that has no pedigree and no history with the franchise and none of the assets, you're going to have a flop after that. Or in the case of some of these companies, you're passing it off to an AI mill, which is even worse because it ends up even shittier and more broken. But it's been that way with like multiple industries. I just mentioned gaming because gaming channel. They've been hunting the unsustainable for at least 50 years. Obviously, they need to do all the most horrible things to even manage to reach completely ridiculous standards. Yep, they've been chasing them. That is part of the mentality of trying to think of how to explain it, but simply put, especially with publicly traded companies, you will start to get shit from your stockholders and stuff if you don't hit those percents. And guess what happens if you aren't maximizing for profits or not hitting those percents? The CEO loses his job and his nice big cushion. Of course, he still has the freaking golden parachute that is basically winning the lottery. Don't get me started on CEO culture. That is just one big circle jerk. There's a reason why you see all these failed CEOs immediately getting picked up somewhere else. It's a very insular crowd. It's very rare for someone to make it into one of these golden parachute CEO positions unless they were already there. What the heck does a CEO even do? Passes the blame and reaps the rewards? There are things that the CEO does, especially if you're talking about CEOs of like smaller companies or independent companies, private companies, stuff like that. There's a lot of things that CEOs do actually do in those companies. Whenever you start getting to the big publicly traded things, we're talking things like Walmart, Target, GameStop, stuff like that. You end up in a situation where you're more just the CEO's more of a figurehead in these. He does catch the blame if the thing goes to hell, but generally speaking, it's the people immediately under him that are doing most of the work and sometimes even most of the shitty stuff. The C-suite is not a great thing. There is, fun fact, I do know a couple people who are in C-suite positions. One of them is the CFO for a large legal organization that I'm not going to say the name of because I don't want to get them in trouble or anything. But needless to say, they were not a terrible person when I knew them when I was younger. They have become much shittier the longer they've been in that position. Their son has gotten a whole hell of a lot shittier as well. I've probably told the story about him a few times. But basically, he's not a Trump supporter. I mean, I think the dad is, but the son I don't think is a Trump supporter, but he's one of those might as well be's. Because he does have the same talking points about anti-LGBTQ stuff and all that kind of stuff, and anti-rights to your own body, all that kind of stuff. I don't really consider either of them friends. They're more like former friends that I don't cut off because it would cause drama in the relationships I have with other people. But taking the blame really doesn't sound that bad. Trump managed to bankrupt 6 casinos and still became the president of the most dangerous nation in the world. You're not wrong. My opinion on Mr. Trumpy is I don't wish death on anyone. But if it happens, I won't say I'll be sad. The unfortunate thing is then you have Vance. If Trump is still in office. And Vance is just at least he wouldn't make as many public appearances because he's too busy humping a fucking couch. Sorry. Political rant. Lose half your viewers while you're going on these. Oh, lordy. That's what you call those? Associates. Associate has been tainted for me. And team members has been tainted for me too. But they are people I once knew. If Vance is the answer, you don't want to know what the question is? I mean, I can think of a few questions that would end up with the answer being Vance. None of them good. There's going to be somebody who comes across the stream and is like completely offended at this. Good. I mean, seriously. Oh, I literally okay, I'm also part of a number of game dev groups because I give feedback. I do test runs and stuff like that. I do some Q&A in them. I also just like making stuff. But I literally told a person that if you continue down this path with your product, your target audience is going to be people like Asmongold and Grums and Trumpers and stuff like that. And they said, that's my target audience. And literally, the first thing that went into my head is, then why don't you just make everyone have big old tits and alienate everyone right from the start? I mean, he's pretty much just doing that anyway with Gen AI, but it's just one of those things where it's like ridiculous. That whole, there is a specific group of people that are being grifted and basically groomed to be just awful people by these people trying to maximize profit off of hate speech and stuff. It's pervasive. You see it in a bunch of different spaces. They are very insular, so they think that they have a dominant position, when the reality is them doing that means that the other groups that they could sell to or that they could interact with just don't interact with them. They do not care to interact with these people, so the only feedback they get is feedback from the toxic people. The question is like, okay, let's see. Who knows if Coach feel like who can tell you how many diaper changes Trump gets in a day, who's very hated by Jesus. All the diapers. Oh. People are being groomed to be very distressing. You call them your players. Why do we have... Okay, who do we have here? Ready to try your skill against me, my boy? I won't show you any mercy, you know. You think your mind and body are sufficiently prepared? Step on up. Okay. We're going to do a save state there just in case this goes. Who killed the last pope? Yeah, I probably shouldn't rant too much about this. Otherwise, it's going to get me flagged for being political, because I know people will be like, oh, we're going to report it. It was a 5-minute diversion. Get over it. Yes, and if you're wondering, if you get flagged as being political, the stream will generally just kind of not get promoted anywhere for that particular stream. Obviously, as you start your next stream, it's just a fresh blank slate. So, I'm ready for my lesson. Come and learn your lesson then, my boy. Yeah, keep your eyes open. I'll be slamming you with my deadliest attack in the 3rd turn. Can you handle it? I mean, I've got a return from dead item. I didn't even put any spells on him. We'll see how this goes. If I need to put spells on, I can. Muscle arts? Oh, we could do Grand Slam. He's got the Nutcracker again. Oh, I forgot I don't have slowdown. Oh, I'm so used to my casual shit. Oh, I need to change. I need to change that at least. Okay, Coral Pendant. That's going to be on you instead of Western Pelt. And I guess I should give you... at least something. There, shield. We'll give you shield. Oh no. I just quick saved whenever. Well, hopefully we're set up for this. Hopefully this is good enough. I highly doubt it though. Did I even equip? Yeah, I equipped it. We'll do shield first. I don't know how much life he's gonna... Oh, he has 500 life. Okay. Okay, so 15 damage. Let's just do a hard hit then. There's 129. We can use items to recover as well. I wonder if we could have actually gotten ourselves strong enough to get him in 3 turns. Okay, so he's gonna go Angie this turn. We go ahead and just block. So now we just beat him up the old-fashioned way, I guess? Have a safe drive, Queen. Oh no, our shield effect is gone. We must beat him now. The Great Gams.
We're beating the great grandma.
Man, he's got butt cheeks. Now the question is, do I start saying things that sound really weird out of context without the visuals? I shouldn't do that. I have done that to people before, though.
Well done, my boy. Your toil and sweat have paid off, except this new move from me. May it bring you to a higher place. When you want to test your skills, come back to me, my boy. The open air ring will always be waiting for you.
Thank you, Teach.
We learned Deathtron Hammer. I thought... Oh, that was the one he opened with. Okay. So we got that. We do have a soul drop we need to spend as well. So we need to go this way. We also need to change your equipment. Joaquim, we're going to remove that. And then equipment-wise, we go ahead and remove this stuff. And put that back on you. So we got Deathtron now. What the hell is Deathtron? Muscle Arts, Deathtron is 15 hit, hard hit. Okay, non-elemental physical. Let's get physical. Why does he only do like 1 damage is the thing I'm wondering. Is it because we're actually decent level and I just thought we were under-leveled? Because we were getting a crap ton of levels in the last actual dungeon area? Oh yeah, we need to... Data, save. There is one more thing we need to fight. So, Graveyard, I think we go for the light one next. I don't think there is a way for us to go for Amon. Because he doesn't have like a 3rd tier that we can bring him up to. You take 100 to level up, and I don't think you can. Yeah, you just can't. Yeah, Puerta is probably going to be our next one that we go after. Can I have a quick save, please? There we go. But yeah, our goal today is to get to disc 2. However long that takes. Because I know it's close. That's max. Yeah, we'll do the light side first. Yep.
Time for murder.
Slightly curious what the light one's going to look like. Are we going to just be like a floating thong after this? Energy charge. %. Barrier is only special defense. That's not going to save you from me, bud. I don't do special attacks. I just punch hard. It's my solution in this game. Punch hard. And that was with missing one. We did 203 damage. And that was our opener that we missed, sadly. Ew. Jerk face. He does decent damage. We're going to probably have to heal during this. Let's go for a knockdown angle. Yeah, that first hit is about almost 100 damage difference. Okay, so we do need to heal. So let's go ahead. I think we are going to do a Thera root. Because we have 27 of the bastards. This is what they're for, is battle healing anyway. Okay, special skills, energy charge, and this next hit should be the one that kills him off. I'm down to water and cherry limeade. Let's go for the knockdown. Easy.
Guess I don't know my own strength.
I do find it unnerving how he holds his claws after a fight, though. Dude gonna stab himself in the leg soon. Miserati soul. So as far as what's next on that one, we now have Miserati. So it goes from, okay, so it's kind of a similar theme. We have the emo guy. We got Thong 1 and Thong 2. I mean, it is what it is. There's your final evolution of Thong. As far as, yeah, that is the only actual proper humanoid one later on there. You see a bulge on the thong? I don't really see the bulge. Orexis looks like he's wearing a diaper. You are not wrong. He got furry loincloth. Nox looks human. Orexis does not. Miserati is... I think Miserati is going to be the only one that has a proper... I mean, Fide's, I guess, armored human. But a lot of these are just pure... We go brute demon. Because the animation... Yeah, they do the pelvic thrust. All the versions do pelvic thrust. This game is one big pelvic thrust. Oh. Just imagine there being a pelvic thrust image there on your screen. Okay, so we got that one. We do actually have one more soul drop that we're going to be able to get, so we're probably going to do the other light. That way we only have to think about the darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, so our next location is Cans. We need to get ourselves another treasure hunt. Never played The Darkness. Was it a good game? I think at the time, at least in my opinion, it was overhyped. It's a decent enough game. It's got a cool little tentacle management thing. But I think there's a lot of games in that genre now that probably do it a little better. But still considered classic for a reason. Of the genre, that is. I don't know if I would be able to play it these days, unfortunately. Again, might make me motion sick. I could try. If it even still runs. That's one thing I've been running across a lot. Things from just 10 years ago not running on modern hardware feels very weird. I didn't play The Darkness 2. I only played The Darkness 1. One more time. Give me one last chance to beat you, please. We got Treasure Sneak. Last time already. That's kind of a letdown. Don't be so sure of yourself. This last one's really hard. This time, you'll be the ones feeling bad, not me. Go on, do your worst. Well, I mean, we gotta go look at it first. Inventory, sorry. Key items. Sneak. Okay. Get some. In a cabin on the warship in the port. Check the pocket of the military uniform hanging on the wall. So, in the cabin on, okay. In a cabin on the warship in the port. Is that here? Because this is a port. I don't know where the warships are. Yeah, and we can't go anywhere in there. I'm trying to think which port the warship would be in. It's definitely not there. Maybe the port of Southampton? Hello, child. Get out of my get out of my way. So we can't go there. So we can't get to any ships here either. Le Havre, maybe? Yeah, we can't get onto that ship here either. Because, yeah, this doesn't actually show us any of those. I'm guessing maybe we just can't get to it. Let's go ahead and, of course, save. We got that one. We need to go to Petrograd. Oh, we need 100,000? But nuggets. There is an item here that we need 100,000 for, so I'm going to actually go to Jerome Valley first. I need to save up 100 grand. Which honestly we might be able to get close to just by selling high. What should I buy? Nothing. Let's see. What can we sell to get up to 100 grand? Probably not a lot. We've been running... We sold a bunch of stuff already. I suppose we could sell these. Because we don't use him. Earthen Pipe can go away. Golden Fan can go away. Jupiter Fan can go away. Studded Belt can go away. We still need another 30 grand. I guess this might be one of the situations where we run the banded earrings. Because that's not going to be anywhere near enough to get us through that. Yeah, we'll do the markup on those. Too early on that one. Youch. So we need 30 grand. We do have some challenges here, at least. I don't think these give us money, though. There is no life and death for the king, just as I have lived for 3,000 years, so the king lives in eternity. We do not need to understand. All we have to do is obey the king's orders. So let's get on with the trial. Oh my goodness, it's the trials. You want to attempt a more difficult trial? Sure. We got monk ones now. Form a party of up to 4 and win using an 18 plus hit combo at least once, but without using personal skills. So we need an 18 plus combo for this. Let's go back out of that. Rest magic. Yuri can do 5 hits. Geppetto, which spells do you have? You have Gale Spark. That's going to be 10. Blanca. Evil Ray, maybe? Would be 7. Yeah, I think I think we can do it. We just need to get a really good combo. It needs to be without using personal skills. We can't actually change form or anything like that, which kind of sucks. We're going to try it with this group. Hopefully we actually get high enough speed for this. Win the battle using da at least once without using personal skills. Okay, so we need to combo on Geppetto because he's the last. Combo on Geppetto. Combo on Geppetto. We do Crest Magic. Gale Spark on him. Out of these two, I think we go for Pendulum. Then we go for Yuri. And we can't transform him, so we need to be just doing it this. We're going to do a knockdown. We do Blanca into Crest Magic, Evil Ray on you. That should put us over. Oh, no, it's not. We're doing too much damage. We are actually too strong for this one. Crest Magic. Do we have something that'll do 11? We have failed this one because we do too much damage. Why? Why is that a thing? We do too much damage. Fight me. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. I have a feeling we're going to kill him before we get it on this one, too. That is fucking stupid. Okay, Crest Magic. You do Gale Spark. Okay, so Victor actually has life. So maybe we just beat up Victor. For some reason, I was thinking Victor was the squishy one of the two. Because my memory is shit. Remove Geppetto's weapon before trying again? Maybe. Knockdown on Victor. Blanca, you're going to do a knockdown as well. Because we only need to get up to 18.
And now, so we've... does combo magic count against this is a question. We're going to find out. Combo magic, we have 2 that we haven't seen. I'm going to go after one that we don't know right now, because this is a good way to learn these. So we're going to do that one. That one probably will hit. Let's do Victor. Nice. Almost 1,000 damage on that one. Oh no, you've sealed me. Whatever will I do? I'm gonna punch you in the face. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna punch you in the face. Okay, so we've got combo. We're gonna combo onto Yuri. Combo onto Yuri. We'll see if we can get another one of these going. Okay. Time to knock him down again. Then we go Blanca with a knockdown. We're going to do knockdowns on all of them on this one. Then we do Geppetto, also a knockdown. We only just have to hit it. We don't need it to be good. The little butt bump that he does. Okay, now for another combo magic. We've got Flame Mine, Air Shot, and Question Mark. Let's go ahead and do this question mark next. We didn't get a perfect on it. This is fine. So it's not going to be 1,000 damage. It's probably going to be like 600. Okay, so it's just yeet the spell. It's yeet the spell. Yeet. Trial completed. Yay, we got it. And we did succeed, so combo magic doesn't count against it. We got a gold necklace. What the hell are you? That's going to be equipment. What does gold necklace do? Doubles the chance of an enemy encounter. Okay, so that's good for grinding. If we want to get some gold, that's going to be fine. What I think we're going to do is we're probably going to equip that and farm some money. Because we need 100,000 before we leave Disc 1. So maybe we don't actually get it done today. Maybe we get our 100,000 and then we swap discs mid-stream next. Oh, God. To attract thieves makes a surprising amount of sense. Yeah, it does.
That it do.
Okay, so we've got that saved. I am going to go ahead and we'll save on the tent. I think we're actually fine on mana for another round. So the next one is monk level 2. Okay, so equipment-wise, Yuri and them both have... You need Pocket Watch. So we're going to remove that from you.
So we don't get small ring. That's the only reason I'm doing this. There it is. Because I'm going to be taking Yuri and what's-her-face on this one. Time for monk level 2. We gotta do it without missing a ring is the thing that's gonna suck just a little bit. But I think... Actually, might go Blanca. Blanca's not a bad pick for it either. Yeah, we're gonna go Blanca. I don't know what we get for these, but... Battle tight ring without missing a ring or curse. Yeah. Yada, 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 yada. Let's go with Fides. This is our strongest form. Let's go with hard hit. Actually, no. We're going to go with knockdown. Seems like the easiest for me to get proper combos going with. Oh, for fuck's sake. Starting that one off real well. God dang. Okay. That was a great start. Can we just pretend that didn't happen? We could go for special skills. And I also get to see different skills. Oh, he got big sword now. It's the tantrum attack. Manifestations, Soul Comet. This is where how bad I am at the ring starts showing up. That's one down. Inferno is notable for being the only physical special Yuri gets. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that. I'm actually surprised Earth doesn't have one, but I guess I can kind of understand that. Oh, wait, yeah, it is physical. Fire class physical damage. Intriguing. Works well since... Oh, yeah, because energy charge boosts physical damage. Ooh. Earth still gets better? Ah. I still like this one. We will probably eventually be getting all of them maxed out, especially if I have to grind for this money. I'm not going to do another Inferno, sadly. We're going to do... Will Magma actually get both of you? Yes. Crest magic. Go ahead and go for... Can I get both of you with that? Negative Ghost Rider. Get both of you with that? Yes, I can. It's not going to kill them, but it's going to hurt them. Never mind, it does kill them. Okay. Earth gets the most broken skill of all. I'm afraid to ask what it is. It's going to be a while before we get to it, because I'm going to finish off Amon and then Light. Okay, so Fusion. We go for Fides again. I forget what these guys' strengths and weaknesses are, so... You know what they aren't strong versus? Getting the shit beat out of them. I'm not going to answer that unless you are having trouble against an optional endgame boss. Okay. Let us go after... I'm going to go after Pollux first, I believe. And Manifestation Soul Comet to take you out. And then we just repeat the same thing on this other guy, probably. Ow, all of 1 damage. Let's go. You know what? I'm going to combo into Blanca. Blanca, show him what for. Then you do a knockdown on Caster. I believe this should kill him. That makes me so nervous whenever they're small like that.
Guess I don't know my own strength.
And we get the 5th key. That's absolutely not worth it. Okay, I will use a tent now. This does say that I should bring Picture Girl with. Arachne, Caster, Pollux, Karen, Yuri for that one. The next one is Andre, Pendulum, Quartzback, Wormguard, Jack, Jill, Agony. So she should be equipped on stuff. Guess I will take... Pocket Watch off of you and put it on her. And we'll give her the Coral Pendant for this. I do need to remember to swap it back. So I'll keep him unequipped just so we remember. As far as who I want against these guys... equip change. Actually... None of these have ring status effects. Yeah, I will go ahead and do that. I will put on the counter. There's an instant death boss in this pack. Panoramic lens will keep. So let's go deal with this. Monk 3. There is another set of 4 trials after this as well. So Yuri, Blanca, and Anastasia. Oh, we don't have spells on her. Oops. Oh, that is not what I wanted to press. Let's go ahead and load that. Yeah, I forgot to put crests on her. Whose do we take? I think we take Geppetto's. I will totally forget what I had on him, but that is fine. He had that. And he had a lot of the arc ones. So, Arc Surge. No, actually, I don't think Arc Surge was one of them. We'll take that off. You were Arc Gale, Arc Shield, and Arc something else. There's Arc Gale. There's Arc Barrier. There's Arc Shield. I don't have enough to get those. We do have 7. I need some kind of offense for her, so. Although she could just use her book, now that I think about it. So, yeah, we'll just do cures. There you go. That should be fine. I think we're okay with this. So, Monk level 3. So, it's Yuri, Blanca, and photo time. It's a fluffy cat thing. Yay. Changing ears real quick. There we go. So fusion into Fides. Fides to beat your ass. So, Andre, you are not on. Oh, you are Andre. Oh, I'm hoping we don't immediately kill you. If we do, I will just reload on this fight. Okay, so yeah, you're not going to go down from this. That is good. We're going to do Soul Comet on you as well. And then she's going to take a picture, and then she's going to just do her thing and stay back.
Now look this way.
Cash Steal. Ow. Oh, she doesn't have anti-ring effects on her, sadly. A fake ring, we won't know what to be using on that. That kind of sucks, but you know what? It's fine. So we are going to go combo on Blanca. Album. Steals cash from one enemy. You know what? We're going to try it.
Your mistress summons you.
I'm glad it was a relatively easy one. Yeah, 475. That's not bad. Mental note. Remember to warn players about the following phobias for the game. Arachnophobia, one spider in the whole scenario. Claustrophobia, trapped underground. And
Kinemortophobia, the fear of zombies and undead. I did not know that was the name of that phobia. I would have thought it would have just been like necrophobia. But that's more just fear of the dead. Time to get knocked down, Andre. It's also called somnophobia. That sounds like a game name.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
Next trial. Suppose we could take a picture in each of these. That is more fear of falling asleep and never waking up. I weirdly don't have that phobia. My theory is if I fall asleep and don't wake up, not my problem. I know that's kind of a selfish one, but what am I going to do about it at that point? Yeah, we'll just beat up Wormgar. I can understand it, but you are going to combo in on Anastasia. This is probably going to be combo canceled, yeah. We think the kinemortophobia is sort of a mix of kinetic moving and more to death, dead things, so moving dead. Moving dead girl. Sorry.
Now look this way.
Bad joke. It just gives me the weird eye there for a minute. Oh, this might actually... Oh, no, this isn't going to hurt. Sir, you guys are weak. Goodbye, Wormgar. Bonka, 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 bonka. Boncha, boncha. Album. Cash steal. That explains why we got so little. I was in the little white part of that one. Of course, that guy's low level, so he only gives me 133, but still. You poisoned me, you bitch.
I summon you.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Second hit didn't do shit. At least we don't stay poisoned between fights. Okay, so we need to win 5 battles in a row, though. So we got... Oh, we got undead. Sweet. Let's go for Fiddiz again. We'll try just doing an AoE and seeing if that kills them all, though. Special skills. Let's go with Hellflame. Oh, wait. There's the one guy on the left over there. Oh, there's also a skeleton over on the right. You buttheads. I guess we'll hit the Dancy Boy. Although, do we want to take pictures of them? It might be worth taking pictures of them.
I don't think it does anything. We're going to go over to Anastasia again. So you get to go snapshot all enemies.
Now look this way.
Yeah, it just doesn't let us take a turn after it. That kind of sucks. At least they only do like 1 damage each. I suppose that could add up after a while, but... How did you manage to do that, little bone boy? He yeeted the giant armor guy up in the air. And you are going to do another cash steal. Which one actually dealt damage? None of you actually have a lot of life, so no, we will not. I guess we'll do Aqua Rays. Do we have any of you really bunched together? Not really anymore, as we decided not to take that as our opener.
I summon you.
Should I go for a 100% photo album? No. I'm not even going to go for our big skill. We're just going to do a normal ass magma. Burning hot magma. And disturb our own personal agonies. Bonk, 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 bonk. I don't want to see these guys doing the little skelly dance from the old cartoons. Okay, so now it's the antelope birds. Again, we do the same thing. We do Fides. I do wish that there was a way for me to reorganize this list of skills, though. Let's go with... Can we get more than 2 in 1? No. We'll take out the Perytons. That didn't kill them? Oh, no. So that means all you have is to just punch them because that's the only one you can hit. Snapshot it is. I don't think we get anything from these guys, snapshot-wise.
Now look this way.
I'm just getting them because they're here. I just noticed they have got butt cheeks, but they've only got 1 leg. Boy, howdy do they have abs. Congratulations on all the defense ups. Let us go for a cash steal. We'll do Parrington 6, see how much we get from them.
Your mistress summons.
The abs, it sings to us, cultist waving arms. Rawr. $75. Not very impressive. Yeah, they don't even have enough to survive it with the defense buffs. So I don't think we really need to be using anything against these guys. A little bit of extra money, not too bad. Might run her for the money grind. Depends on if we can find some enemies with good gold income. Keep forgetting she has that tiny little third one over there. Oh, she's actually... Oh, no. You actually dealt damage, you jerk. I just realized there's another one alive over there, too. Well, we're going to have to just solve that problem right away. Wonder how much the combo boss gives us. Oh, we still have another fight. I thought we were done. I thought that was the last one. I thought that was 5. Okay, so we got Tit Boss. So I'm going to take down your friends, and then we'll focus in on the Night Queen. Probably should have transformed him before this. I will go ahead and take a picture of this boss as well before I start trying to harvest gold from them.
Now look this way.
Well, at least we have anti-instant death stuff equipped. Haha. Let's go. You know what? Nah, we're just going to go ahead and punch you. 2380, that's fine. I do think that the gold is probably going to be proportional to their life. So let's try for a cash steal on you. Not a perfect, but up there.
Summons you.
2,000. Okay, so that is going to be a good way to farm this. Do I camp here for a while? We might. Let's drop an arc cure. Yeah, we're going to be camping this boss for a minute. If we're able to get 2,000 each hit, that'll work out nicely, especially considering she only does about 60 damage when she does her bullshit. We get 2,000 for the max blue. What's our crit? Oh, apparently, I guess you can only do it once per fight. Okay. Well, that just made you far less useful to me. Oh, I think it's 32 for the crest haste. So let's go. Oh, you just combo into them. Special skills. Inferno time. Let's see how much damage this actually does. Not bad. 758 damage, and then we get a manifestation on top of it with a nice little Soul Comet gravy on top. Not a perfect, but it works. Yeah, almost 1,000 damage in one combo. Not bad. So we're gonna we'll do a mana seed on you. Because I have a feeling we don't need to worry too much about it. Ow. Now listen here, you little bitch. Arc Gale. You do an Arc Cure, because we don't need her dying. You get to do an energy charge, and you will be ready to go next time. So, energy charge for this. Then we have the other two go into a combo on him. Instant death isn't gonna... Oh, he actually gets the next turn. I was gonna have them combo into him. That way he could let them have a nice follow-up there. But it's not gonna happen, so Inferno time again. I do like the look of this one. This actually reminds me of Legend of Dragoon. This move in particular reminds me of some of the main characters' abilities there. 756. So 524 there. You know what? You're going to combo with him. You're going to combo with him as well. Chance of a 3-person combo? Sure. Soul Comet. This should still be 500 and something between the three of them. Anastasia is next. She's at... Oh, she's hurting on her SP. So you get to do... Yeah, you don't have any crests, so just do a hard hit, I guess. This might be our first Berserk. Now the question becomes... I think we blaze into them and hope it's 272. If it's not, we're going to have a couple problems, but... I'm not entirely sure if we will. It was not enough to mortally wound them. $107? I think this will do 107 damage. Ta-da! Trial completed. There's a reward for succeeding at the trial. Ooh, a step doubler. I think that is the one that we use for whatchamacallit. Basically, it makes the pedometer better. So if I have to do grinding, that's gonna be the way. Gonna be the way. Okay. The last trial is an absolute ass. Choose one person, win 5 battles in a row with a blind ring in effect and without curing abnormalities. We have to fight Aemon as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one. Choose any one person, win 5 battles in a row with blind ring in effect and without curing abnormalities. Missing it in an area does not stop the rotation of the indicator. The ring's disadvantage is that it doesn't have strike areas. Practice ring is probably the best bet. We could try for that. Who else has hit areas on them? No, I don't think that's the way. I think we actually just want to go practice ring. Yes. We have those equipped already. The strike expands will go back on later. I think we go in with Yuri on this one. The only other... There is something we do need to get here with Anastasia, but I don't feel confident in my ability to do that. So... Yeah, this one's gonna suck. Okay. Let's do our little F1. Mostly I just want to do it to get this one done. It says yeah, let's bring it on. Yeah, 1 person, 5 battles with blind ring. So, yeah, we have to do Yuri. I keep forgetting I can't cancel out that screen. I just did a quick save, unfortunately. So we're just going to do hard hits and hope for the best. Hopefully they don't do much damage to me. I know Aemon's going to be a pain in the ass.
He's not dead. What the hell? Of course, we're starting with, like, probably the worst start of this. Okay, so there's one down. Healing is going to be the real problem. I think the heals are the bottom center.
I just hate to lose.
Got Meatwad. Let's go. I think we take out Meatwad first. I should have gotten some status protections, but I'm a dumbass. This is probably going to do about 40 damage. No, it only dealt 1. Okay. This is going to do a bunch. He's darkness. It dealt 5. If I get this one with no miss, I'm going to just go and crap myself, by the way.
That's all they've got.
That's 2 of the 5. We do have to fight Aemon in this, by the way. Aemon's going to be the real pain in the ass. Oh no, they're going to combo my ass. So we need to take the fast boy first. Otherwise, they're going to get a lot of nasty combos going. Combo breaker. So we need, yes, Wormguar with speed first. There's the other Wormguar. Yeah, I'm not confident enough to use my spell ones because I really don't remember where those are. Especially considering there's like 2 or 3 things you have to hit on them. Nah. And I'll take you out first. Yeah, keep making yourself evasive. That's gonna make this a nightmare. Oh, well, I mean, he wasn't evasive enough, apparently. There's 3. We've got Ghosty Boys. I'm going to go after Ogoroja first. Because these guys are just gonna, yeah, they're just gonna whack on me. I think they only get like 2 or 3 attacks, even like on a good day. Have we missed one yet or no? I say that and we're going to miss one on the important fight. Calling it now. Hello, Aemon. You versus me. I suppose I should probably actually transform. Because he can actually do real damage.
Let's go fusion into Fides, because that's going to at least boost our physical damage. Much better. I'm just hoping he doesn't do enough damage to kill us. Ew. That's fine. Think we're just going to be brute forcing this. There's 156. As long as we don't screw up this last one, or we don't get one shot before the very end here, I think we've got this in one more hit. This is still going to be kind of nail-bitey because he could do a really big amount of damage. No, only 51. A crit would have scared me there. And we did that without missing once. Haha. Suck it, Eamon. Suck it. And we got Mind's Eye, which I think is forget if that's actually even a halfway decent one or not. Equipment. We don't want Leonardo's Bear anymore, so we can actually see what that is. Mind's Eye is... Hit area disappears. Physical attack power is doubled. That would actually be kind of good on him to go back in that one and just do that. I don't think we want to mess with that. Although, for doing the drops, maybe not that bad. Okay, so she's going to be coming with us for some grinding, unfortunately. That means you get left behind. You get to have the step booster. And honestly, since you do mostly just normal attacks... That might actually be semi-decent. You know what? We'll try it for a while. You're just gonna have Zodiac Bracelet. Party members. We're gonna make Team B. Be you and her. So we're on Team B right now. Data, save. Because we do have one more soul drop to get before we actually even get to go considering progress towards the next thing. I actually don't think we have enough time to do the next dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to be doing that one midstream. So we'll go after grinding today, I guess. I hate doing that, but Better than a sharp stick in the eye. I think the person... There's the person we want. Let's go there. There. Very sad about Jovis, but I'm sure you people of the valley won't allow his death to be in vain. Yuri, this is for you. The bishop asked me to give it to you. It's a soul drop. Thank you. Bye-bye. So now we get to go finish off the light side. Keep getting stuck on that guy. He has a very large hitbox. Dude be wide. Now the question is, do I stream the grinding or do I do the grinding off camera? We'll try and find where we're gonna grind. On camera. And then I'll do the rest of it off camera, I think. But we do need to get the graveyard to get the last light one, which I believe is Earth. Earth, wind, fire, gas. No, Earth is darkness. Never mind. Which one is it? It is wind. I was gonna do all the light ones first, so we'll stick with that plan. We'll do the other three whenever we get the next soul rips. Fusion. Fides. Special skill, energy charge again. Oh, we have it on the practice one, so I can't get the crit. Oops. Well, hopefully... Oh, we have the other thing equipped. No, we don't. Do we? Do we have the other thing equipped, is a question. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I forget if I actually left it on him or not. That is how easily I forget things. I don't think I do. Oh, he hasted. And he's slowing me, you bastard. Okay, so he's still pretty high up there. I think we do just need to do energy charge, let him hit us twice, and then try and finish him off. What I wouldn't give for a crit right now. Okay, 70 there. Okay, so if this doesn't kill him, we're going to have to try again. He's been defeated. He's dead. You can stop killing him more. We got him. Liberties. So now we have light fully erected. I mean, fully resurrected. So, personal. Let's go ahead and look what that looks like at least. Liberties is bigger bird. There's bird, there big bird. I do like the look of that one. I like it a lot better than this one. I don't know what it is about it that... I think it might just be because I like purple more than I like green. And it's kind of like dominant color choice there. So we've got light done. Now we need to do darkness next. A tent probably would have been cheaper than that, but eh. We'll do Cure Plus on you, just get you topped off. Now, let's see. Yeah, we do actually have it on him. What? So maybe it's only for attacks? So what is the latest dungeon we can go into? Because we've gotten all the challenges there. Petrograd doesn't have a dungeon on it. I don't know... I suppose we could try and farm at Eponia, but that makes me feel like I'm doing progression, which doesn't feel very safe to do. So is it St. Marguerite Island? Oh, that's right. Nice to meet you then. What are you doing back here? There isn't anybody left now. Yeah, there's another reason too. This place is haunted. There's ghosts. Underneath the storeroom floor, they say there have been moans coming up out of there every night. I don't really believe it, but it's still pretty spooky. I've been thinking about going home too. You plan on walking around, make sure the ghosts don't get you. What? Is there a side quest in here or something that I do not know about? That is unmentioned? What is the name of this place again? St. Marguerite Island, I believe. Oh, that was not what I wanted to scroll through there. Wow. What is this place called? Where is it? Yeah, this would be the furthest along. We only have 8 matches of that in the guide. We already did that. Interesting. I mean, there is a lottery member here. I think we might have already gotten it, though. Because, yeah, it's a slow 2. We already have slow 2. I'm guessing this is just ghosts mean that we're going to be fighting some things? Is everything unlocked now? Yeah. I guess we could go to the end up here. At least I think this was the end of the dungeon, was it not? I'm really surprised we haven't gotten into an encounter yet. Because we need 25,000 gold. Yeah, this was where we beat up Muscle Boy. I suppose we could go down where we were imprisoned. This is a dead end. We haven't ran into any enemies, so that's making me nervous that there might not be any enemies. YouTube is freaking out, Twitch is freaking out. Lovely. What? Twitch? YouTube? Yeah, they're both freaking out on me, so is there something wrong with my connection that I am unaware of? Yeah, we're not getting enemy encounters here, which is problematic. And that's back to the start. So I guess I will find some place to fight because we are losing internet connection, apparently. So apologies for that one. So I will find a place to send you guys before I completely lose internet. Because everything just decided to start dropping. Dropping like it's hot. Let's raid a... Oh, they're just doing cataloging of their games. That's not something we want to send people to. You know what? We're sending you to Lurk of War. There we go. Mainly because I'm trying to get a raid out before everything breaks on me. So hopefully everyone's doing all right. I will do grinding on this over the weekend. And I will see you guys Wednesday when we're definitely going to Disc 2. Bye!